As a relationship coach with over 50 years of experience, I've had the privilege of watching countless couples navigate the ups and downs of their relationships. Some of these relationships stand the test of time, while others falter long before reaching the milestone of 10 to 15 years together. Dr. John Gottman, one of the foremost experts in relationship science, has spent decades studying what makes relationships last. His research has provided clear markers that predict long-term relationship success. Based on Gottman's theory, here are 4 key indicators that your relationship is built to last. 1. The ability to manage conflict. One of the most critical factors in any long-lasting relationship is how well a couple handles conflict. Gottman found that while conflict is inevitable, the way couples approach it can make or break their future together. Healthy couples tend to manage their disagreements constructively, showing respect, understanding, and a willingness to compromise. In contrast, couples who avoid conflict or engage in harmful arguments are more likely to face long-term dissatisfaction. Here is an example. Let's take Sarah and Tom, who have been together for over 12 years. A few years ago, they encountered a serious issue when Sarah decided to take a job in a different city. Tom was initially opposed to the idea, but instead of escalating into a heated argument, they spent time talking through their feelings and concerns. Tom expressed his fears of losing connection, and Sarah shared her professional aspirations. They both compromised. Sarah took the job, but they made clear plans to stay emotionally connected through regular communication and visits. This approach allowed them to grow stronger as a couple, rather than letting a fundamental difference drive a wedge between them. 2. The ratio of positive to negative interactions. According to Gottman, long-lasting couples maintain a healthy ratio of positive to negative interactions. A key finding in his research is that the happiest and most stable couples have a ratio of at least 5 positive interactions for every negative one. Positive interactions can be as simple as affectionate touches, compliments, or shared laughter, while negative ones include arguments, complaints, or criticisms. Here is an example. Take Laura and Greg, a couple I worked with a few years ago, were in a rut. They had been together for over 14 years, but found themselves getting caught in cycles of criticism. Laura would complain about Greg not helping around the house, and Greg would respond defensively. Through coaching, they began to consciously improve their ratio of positive interactions. For every criticism, they made sure to balance it with praise or gratitude. Greg started complimenting Laura more often, and Laura made it a point to thank Greg for small efforts. Over time, the atmosphere in their home became more positive, and the couple felt more connected and appreciated, leading to a renewed sense of intimacy and understanding. 3. Emotional support and understanding. Gottman's research also emphasizes the importance of emotional support and empathy. In relationships that last, partners are attuned to each other's emotional needs and offer genuine support. They don't just listen, they seek to understand and validate each other's emotions. This is what Gottman calls emotional bids, small requests for connection and understanding. Couples who respond positively to these bids foster intimacy and trust. Example: consider Mike and Julie, a couple who had been through some serious challenges over the years, including the loss of a family member. During this difficult time, Mike was struggling with grief, and Julie was uncertain about how to help. Instead of retreating or dismissing his feelings, Julie recognized his emotional bid when he said, "I don't know if I can get through this." She didn't offer quick solutions, but simply listened, saying, "I'm here for you, whatever you need." This empathetic response deepened their connection and reinforced their bond. Their ability to support each other emotionally, especially in times of vulnerability, is a key reason they've been able to maintain a strong relationship for over 15 years. 4. Shared goals and values. Gottman also notes that relationships tend to thrive when both partners share common goals and values, particularly around key life areas like family, finances, and future aspirations. This doesn't mean that they agree on everything, but they have a mutual respect for each other's dreams and work together to create a shared vision for the future. Here is an example. Let's take Sarah and Jack, who have been married for 18 years, illustrate this well. Early in their relationship, they discuss their future goals and values, particularly regarding raising children and their career paths. Although Jack was an entrepreneur and Sarah worked in academia, they shared a deep value for a family and agreed to prioritize their children's education and well-being above all else. Over the years, when career opportunities arose or challenges appeared, they found a way to align their professional choices with their shared values. For example, when Jack wanted to relocate for his business, Sarah agreed, knowing it would bring them closer to their extended family, which was important for their children's upbringing. Their mutual understanding and aligned goals helped them navigate the ups and downs of life and kept their relationship on track. 5. The ability to forgive. One of the most powerful predictors of a long-lasting relationship is the ability to forgive. Dr. John Gottman's research points out that successful couples don't just avoid resentment, they actively work through and let go of past wrongs. Forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. It means choosing to release the burden of anger and hurt, which allows both partners to move forward together. As Pastor Tal Roberts once said in a sermon by the renowned Pastor T.D. Jakes, "If you cannot forgive, don't get married." This bold statement encapsulates a fundamental truth: a relationship cannot thrive without the grace of forgiveness. Pastor Jakes goes on to emphasize that forgiveness is not about the other person. It's about your own peace of mind and your ability to move forward. If you hold on to grudges, resentment will slowly erode the love you share, making it difficult to build the kind of lasting partnership that can withstand the trials of life. In every long-lasting relationship, there are moments when things go wrong, when a partner hurts or disappoints the other. However, what sets enduring relationships apart is the ability to let go of the pain, rebuild trust, and grow stronger as a team. Example, let's take the case of James and Lily, who've been married for 13 years. About 5 years ago, James made a serious mistake by betraying Lily's trust in a moment of weakness. Lily, devastated by the betrayal, could have chosen to hold on to her anger and shut James out forever. But she remembered the importance of forgiveness, something she and James had discussed early in their marriage. They sought therapy, talked through their feelings, and worked toward healing. Over time, Lily chose to forgive James not because he deserved it, but because she recognized that forgiveness was the key to her own peace and to the future of their relationship. James, deeply remorseful, worked hard to prove his commitment, and over the next several years, they rebuilt their relationship stronger than before. While the incident didn't disappear, they learned to process it, growing together in trust and mutual respect. Their ability to forgive, move forward, and rebuild trust was crucial in their ability to thrive as a couple for over a decade. Conclusion: the 5 pillars of lasting love. Building a relationship that lasts requires more than just chemistry and passion. It requires a deep commitment to one another's growth and well-being. As we've seen from Gottman's research and the wisdom shared by figures like Pastor Jakes, successful relationships hinge on the ability to manage conflict, maintain a healthy ratio of positive to negative interactions, offer emotional support, align on shared goals, and, perhaps most importantly, forgive. These 5 pillars: conflict resolution, positive interactions, emotional support, shared values, and forgiveness are the bedrock of a relationship that can endure for the long haul. By nurturing these areas, couples can weather challenges together, build a foundation of trust and intimacy, and create a relationship that lasts for 10, 15, or even 50 years. Remember, relationships are a journey, not a destination. They require continuous effort, empathy, and a willingness to grow together. The couples who make it are the ones who understand that lasting love is not just found in the moments of joy, but in the decisions made during the moments of hardship, forgiveness, and renewal. Thanks for watching Interlook, making an impact one video at a time.